All right, Lagos, you can be part of the conversation. The number on WhatsApp is 0812-806-2337. That's 0812-806-2337. All right, moving straight to the Daily Times right now. The leading story, one of the biggest stories making the rounds. Police to arraign at Debbie on Tuesday over alleged fake agency scandal. And Bajabi Amila listed as a witness. And this is...
Okay, this is Tuesday now?
Yeah.
I think they said, okay, that is on the 11th, have you?
Yes.
No.
Tuesday.
Before they said,
okay.
I think 17th, I mean 11th. Now they moved to Tuesday. Tuesday is, today is...
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, Tuesday is tomorrow. Yeah, today is 13th, that is on the 14th now.
So what do you think about...
Custody? You see, custody now, they are silent on that.
They are silent
because
on that already.
He's been in hiding. You know, they arrested the father last week, but he'll be released now, I think the following day. So he's in custody right now, but it's good. But it's good. And Baja will be one of the star witnesses in the trial. So I read. So
yeah,
it's fine.
So listed as a witness.
Yeah. So if Baja going to come to court to be a witness,
but would he? Do you think he's going to make it to court? Baja Miller.
Well, that would be a minus on their case. They were forced to list him as a witness.
Okay.
So if they might be taken to court and say you're going to be a witness in court and it doesn't show up, you're going to send a lot of messages to people that, look, why is he hiding? So I want him to face Adeni in court. Face to face.
Face to face. But he never really saw. But
even Adeni himself, his story is not too clear. It's clear. He never met Bajabi Amila one-on-one, face to face, and that he spoke to him through the phone of his friend who is now late.
Yeah, exactly.
What is his name now? That died in
the hotel in Abuja.
In Abuja. So how will that guy get to be alive? Now we know why. See, to me, let's investigate the death of that particular guy, because you say. Is a human being, is a corpse of particular concern.
Yeah.
Let's assume, but they have found out how he died.
They've said it already that it was fire incidents at the hotel.
I don't.
At his hotel.
I don't believe that story. I do not believe that story. So the hotel fire, the fire only targeted his own room.
Targeted his room and killed him.
I killed him.
This is Nigeria.
And they see, that the guy is not actually dead. Either is he hiding or the fake his death. And whatever, because anything can happen in Nigeria, you can even go and obtain fake death certificate.
So according to Adebi says Adeni, he actually says that his friend is dead already. So we don't know how that is going to plan out. Anyway,
he's not the one to be. That Adeni is actually a cool man, but how he penetrated the villa is something that we have to investigate.
My biggest concern is how he penetrated the CBN.
That is the problem. Once money is involved in anything, anything can happen in Nigeria. See, this is the or survive very poorly. Just imagine, minimum wage is 70,000 naira now.
Yeah,
a civil servant that has a wife and probably 4 children. What would it cost him to? Daily feeding. If all the money goes to feeding of 7 people, 6 people, himself, the wife, and 4 children, that 70K cannot be enough for a week. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's why you see civil servants try to get extra money, but in the process, you get engaged in corruption.
Yeah,
these are they may have, bribes of people or using influence of people.
Yeah,
we need to unearth those people to get what they had to do, because he penetrated almost everywhere. The AGS office, who allocated offices to him in the Federal Secretariat.
Yeah,
even immigration, when he obtained a diplomatic passport.
Exactly.
He even had a police orderly.
He was really a federal government.
Man. Nigeria.
Security to the test of so let's just have a record. Which should be Nigeria's highest priority right now? Improving security, fixing the economy, or strengthening accountability in the public office? As Adeni and Baja.
I think lack of accountability exacerbates insecurity and affects the economy. So those governments should be accountable. I don't know if you get my point, because now we hear that money saved from subsidy removal is being given to the governors monthly. Is that not so? So how accountable are the governor to these funds? Nothing. We hear of billions, even trillions of naira every day, but there is no impact on the people. Then on the economy, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it costs now to fill your tank.
The last I checked was 120 something, 120
Why is it
something thousand.
131,000 now?
Yeah.
Now, that money, I think if you're to be prices were to be lower,
Yeah.
I would have used that money to do some other things.
Prior to that, I used to fill my tank. 2023, 9,000 there.
I'm telling you,
9,000. My car is filled already.
Mine was about 21,000 or thereabout.
You get it.
You know, so now, just see, that is why a lot of things are happening. They say, well, anyway, civil servants should not drive, workers should not drive cars now. Whereas there's no, either to be an efficient public transport, I bet you, Sugar, I would draw my car to home and enter public transport to come to the work.
Exactly.
But there's like
none.
that. From my where I reside down to office, I had to enter at least about 3 vehicles to get here.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, so and it's not even cheap nowadays.
It's not cheap at all.
So these are the issues. I would have loved to drop it. In the UK, where you have an efficient public transport system, even ministers enter the train. They enter tram. Ministers, they enter train. You got the point.
Of course,
in Switzerland, in Geneva, government will want you to drop your car and drive. I mean, and enter public transport to work because it's cheaper. It's cheaper for you.
Exactly.
That is why they impose a lot of taxes on those who drive cars. They want to discourage you from riding your personal car. If you want to, you pay heavily for it. It's very efficient. I've been there twice. I know. See, you are in Switzerland. You buy a ticket for today. What's today's date? 13th day of July 2026. For today, it's one ticket, and that ticket covers you for Monday tonight. No, I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
If you're going to stay in Geneva for 5 days, you buy the 5 days ticket, but only 5 tickets.
Wow.
Yes. So the one ticket covers you for the whole day.
For the whole day.
And there are monitors all over the different bus stops. At rush hour, they deploy different vehicles. Those that use fear, those that use electric, they have trams.
Why is it so hard to implement that in Lagos?
So one just reduces number reduces, they reduce the vehicles. That rush hour again, they raise it. It's well planned. And you know what? Let me shock you, Sugar. Throughout my stay twice now, I mean, cumulatively 2 weeks, I always have my ticket and my passport in case I say, hey, are you an illegal immigrant? I will show them my Schengen visa.
Yeah.
They never one day asked me for my ticket. But I had it. So and I asked one resident there, my friend who worked with one of the UN agencies in Geneva. He told me that, why did they ask you? Over there, they assume that you can't enter a bus without ticket.
Obviously.
That shows that people, but try it here now. It one day, we wanted to go to the old computer village in Code to get the food. My colleague is late now.
Yeah.
We entered the wrong bus. We just found ourselves at the border with France. We now asked, they said, no, we entered the wrong bus. So that same bus took us back. We didn't have to pay anything.
You have to pay anything just because you had a
we now enter the right bus to their own computer village, kind of. We didn't have to pay because that one ticket covered the whole day. When are we going to get to that?
Well, we hope someday we will get it there.
When we get to that level, people will not drive their cars to work anymore.
All right, so one more story. Let's see if we can do this real quick. David Umahi says he wants to engage Peter Obi in a debate.
I think that's a no. See, Umahi, I admire him.
He already called Peter Obi an AI politician.
Well, I admire David Umahi. He is one of the performing ministers under this administration of President Tinubu. But this issue of Umahi, see, we shouldn't see opposition as enmity. Obi wants to contest an election against Tinubu. It doesn't make him an enemy of Tinubu. And all the minister everybody wants to now attack Obi. He's entitled to that.
So let's take it to now.
If you want to debate, you can't debate Obi because Obi is a presidential candidate.
Yeah. Why
You get the point.
he's a yeah.
If you want to debate Obi, let him go and pick a presidential ticket. Then it will be part of the presidential debate.
All right, so let's take a look at the minister for aviation real quick. So the minister for aviation, who is blowing things, Obi must pay the 25,000 there fine and apologize as well. Face.
I got the CCTV camera and I saw that honestly, what happened there, first and foremost, if Obi's driver really flouted the traffic rules, but why mentioning Obi's name?
Yeah,
Obi is not the culprit really. It's his driver. Okay. You don't. If there's an accident on the way, you don't blame passenger. Okay. You hold driver accountable. Okay. Did you Obi's driver?
But if you look at it, it's not the driver that was clamped. The car was clamped. On whose name was the car registered?
No, it doesn't matter. It's the driver that commits an offense. If you have a driver now, something happens to your car with the driver, they will hold the driver responsible. It is not the owner. But indirectly, the owner had to pay the cost and all that.
So in the case,
who committed the offense? It is the driver. It is not the owner of the car.
So let's get that. It's not a traffic offense. It's a parking ticket offense.
It is indirectly because if you are giving 5 minutes or so at that drop-off zone, to spare 5 minutes and you spare 10 minutes, then it's traffic offense within the airport. Fan had to hold you accountable. But what I'm saying is this: I use the Lagos and Abuja airports almost every day, and I see how top government officials, including security officials, top, how they flout this rule with impunity, and nothing happens to them.
Nothing happens.
I've been a witness.
To
the extent that even there was a day that Kwamwan attempted to even stop a movie aircraft.
He was being targeted according to his statement that he's been targeted.
We are in a political season right now. We are in a political season where people reminisce to every move. But to me, I doubt if he will be targeted. But if people are saying that was not what he was referring to, and there were other incidents that happened at the airport, not even in Abuja. That's what the people are saying.
No, now here in the podcast, he said he's been targeted to the extent that if he even went to the airport and his driver parked his car and left it for a bit while other cars were being parked there, and the CCTV camera we watch and what Minister for Aviation Festus Keyamo put out, he said every car that has been parked there has a driver in there, but for Obi's car, which was the last car, had the driver came out twice and left the car unattended to for 30 minutes, so they had to clamp that car.
No.
And after he showed the time, so I calculated. I wanted to. That was very specific.
How many minutes?
It was about 30 minutes to 36.
Then you hold the driver to account. But what?
Go. No. It's the driver has.
Him according to
now the driver decided to, because what could have been the right thing is once an offense committed, yes or no, offense was committed. So why try to lobby your way out of the offense?
He said he called him.
Yeah, the driver called him and say
he was inside the airport when they called him on the phone.
On the phone to talk to the airport authority to say, hey, this is Obi's car. And why try to look for a waiver?
Yes. And they allowed him.
If
said there were other cars there,
but the drivers were inside the car.
No, I can tell you, whether your driver is inside that car or not. We are not giving more than 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
But there are some there, they will stay there for an hour waiting for their Oga to arrive. I know what I'm talking about.
All right, so is this
the what I call selective application of rules in the other airport. Let me be very frank with you.
But how did they know?
Those guys may not have known Obi was the owner. So that's why I don't think Obi was targeted. I don't think he was targeted. But it was when the driver called him that they knew Obi was the person
and they
allowed him to go. So to me, Obi was wrong to have started that incident as an example of
exactly.
But it's allegation that there are people who flout such rules with impunity at different airports is also correct.
But is that an excuse?
No, it's not ever an excuse. But I have seen it happen.
Yeah.
All the both at Lagos and Abuja airports.
Yeah.
People, they say big men are waiting
because it's like, you kill this person, you say, oh, like kill him.
That's never an excuse. That's
but anyway, it's the front page, and the rest of the morning drive continues right here. I'll be right back. Let's go pay some bills. Be right back.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Before the city wakes, Lagos already has a story.
Fasting and prayers will be the only thing that can save Fubara in this one.
Headlines, context, the truth behind the news.
There's a complete medical, regulatory, and legal failure in the medical profession.
From politics to the streets.
Politics is not fair. Life itself is not balanced.
Get the facts that shape your day.
Front page.
Front page.
Your early morning newspaper analysis.
Front page, live on Rhythm 93.7 Lagos.
Weekdays, Monday to Friday.
8:30 to 9 a.m.
Front page.
In my family group chat.
Between the headlines.
I'm making something they can all agree on. My signature Maggi native jollof rice. One taste, end of discussion.
Maggi Star is crafted from fermented soybeans, onions, chili flavor, and cloves.
Dinner, come in peace or don't come at all.
Making every meal special and special moments unforgettable. It's hot. Banging and new. This is the Rhythm Hit Song of the Week.